Yeah, boy.
So for this particular conversation I'm about to engage you in, I am not here to give you answers. You understand? What I'm here for, and I know for this particular episode, the topic under which we are going to, share our opinion, it's never going to give us a definite answer. This argument is not ending today, but based on some solo perspective, based on your solo decision and your solo answer to it, that conversation might end for you. It might also not end for others. But if we are supposed to generalize it, they should know that this particular conversation would always have some kind of controversies anytime it is being raised. My name is MC Money, ladies and gentlemen, and of course it is yet another episode of Things That Happen right here on Money Studios. Now this is how we do it. If you're a first timer, just make sure you click the subscribe button, you turn on post notification, and you make sure that you enjoy the convo and the vibe in the comment section. That is what we do. And so on today's episode of Things That Happen, I am here to speak with a particular group of people. Those people, my gender. So there's been this controversial, conversation on the fact that, there's been this controversial conversation on the topic that why men in particular wouldn't want to settle with a lady with a child. Usually we refer to them as born one. You wouldn't want to settle with somebody who already has a child. So I'm asking this question because of this particular story I'm about to read to you, I'm about to share with you, and it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. You understand? Let me ask you this question: if you are in this guy's shoes, how would you feel taking care of somebody? Yes, you knew the person had a father. You understand? From the 4th month after her birth till an important occasion in the person's life, you are very much aware of, you are very much prepared for, and at the end of the day you realize that you were not even considered to be at the table. You've been served in the presence of your enemies. The enemy is no other than your own circle. So on today's episode of Things That Happen, this gentleman has taken care of a lady from the 4th month after her birth because he was married to the mother. So he married a born one, yes. And it is about time the girl has transitioned, through all the stages, adolescence, teenage, blah 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 blah. And she has gone through, some stages, and it was her graduation. She is graduating. The lady is graduating. Now, somebody you have lived with, taking care of, you have insurance for your family, knowing very well that the girl has a father. However, as a stepdad, you have an insurance for both vehicle and health. The lady is on it. You pay bills. She lives in your house. Talk of everything. You've been doing it for this young lady since age, should I say age 4 months? Yes, you could say it like that. And it's time for her graduation. She's supposed to enlist 8 people who are going to be present at her graduation. You know very well that this lady will not turn the back on you as a stepfather. So you took some days off at work, which probably each hour would have earned you something. You get to realize that the list, everybody else is on the list except you. Even the lady's father is on the list except you. What would you do? Guys, let's get into the story. So this story was posted on Facebook by Proud Black Fathers, but I actually chanced on it on X. So this is how it goes. So I don't know what the thing has really gotten to the man. Like, it has gotten to him. He's even broken-hearted than he would have preferred, probably, like in Kebia, Nila and other nigga been broken heart. But this one, he's unable to, take it. So this is what he says. I need to get something off my chest. Yesterday, my stepdaughter graduated and I wasn't invited. I've been in her life since she was 4 months old. Married her mother when she turned 2 years. So it means that he got acquainted with the mother for a year and then 8 months before they got married, and then they all moved in. I've been there, consistent, showing up, providing love, loving her like my own. But come graduation day, I wasn't given a seat. Like wide-eyed, they told me there were only 8 tickets. Let me tell you who made the list. So these are the people that made the ladies list for a graduation. Now listen, the first one was the man's wife, that is the girl's mother, her 2 sisters, her biological dad, the father who has not been there was on the ticket, was part of the list, her uncle, fair enough, her grandmother, her aunt, and her boyfriend. So her mother 1, her 2 sisters 3, her biological dad 4, her uncle 5, her grandmother 6, her aunt, and her boyfriend. Boyfriend self gets seat. Boyfriend in Pina crying your seat. Where you that you've been there for the girl all these years, you never get seat. Them. So 8 tickets. He is emphasizing on the fact that he doesn't understand why 8. Like the girl could not count the man as part of the 8 most important people in her life. That is what is making the man boy. Like, he doesn't even understand. Hey Charlie, okay. And I wasn't one of them. I've been sitting with that pain all day. I took time off work, 3 days gone. I drive trucks. That's money and time I can't get back. Yes. And still I got left out. So today I made some decisions. And here we go. These are some of the decisions the man made after realizing that, Charlie, after all, I'm not even important in this girl's life. So why worry? You understand? The fact that I'm married to her mother doesn't mean that I even have to. Yes, the investment has gone in. Investment now costs shame. You understand? And it's sad. It's sad because in your ear, like right then the bands of a fund man. But I showed her than the wife is Charlie and car. By now we're divorcing the dad or cry. And so I removed her from my car and health insurance. Took her off everything I'd been covering. Told her mother, since she's grown and graduated, she can go stay with her father, the one she made room for over me. Now, there is tension in my house. Emotions are high. But I'm standing on what I feel, of course, because the truth is so. I'm hurt, not mad, just deeply, genuinely hurt. I don't need applause. I just needed to speak my truth. Thanks for listening. And this is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. You understand? And you see, people genuinely are kind, generous, and whatsoever. You understand? And this is a part of the entire conversation on the social media, the Twitter, the X, the Facebook, and everything that will even get you mind blowing. Your jaws are going to drop. Now, tell me, with this story that you just heard, let's engage in the comment section. What will be your response to this? You as a person watching me, given that you're a lady or a guy, and then your partner does this to you. I mean, you are married to somebody who already has a child, whether a guy or a lady, and then this happens to you. With all this investment that you've made, what will be your response? But let's go into the comments and let's see what people actually said. To play the role of dad for years and be stripped of the only reward, which is the honor you deserve, is painful. Another reminder that it doesn't pay to be a stepdad. You can never replace the biological father. Men, make better choices and you will have fewer regrets. Very true. Very, very true. You see, this thing, sometimes you see it in movies and you feel like it's just movies. Charlie, the child is going to go and go after the father, trying to see who the real father is. And once he or she gets to know the real father, you see, that natural chemistry comes in. That is irreplaceable. That will make you be replaced easily. And so, trust you me, you were the father figure. And so, if the father figure comes in again, the biological one comes in, it means that you are the only person who is going to be replaced. The girl definitely will not let the boyfriend out. You know why? Because that chemistry and that connection built there, you are not the one to determine how they run it. I don't know if you people get what I'm saying, but it's my opinion. You understand? No matter your role in that child's life, you are still not his father or her father. That is what somebody is saying. And so you get why sometimes when you see, sometimes ladies get very furious when people are like, we are not going to settle with born ones and all that. Everybody has his or her own reason. So if somebody comes on the socials and all that he wants you to understand is that settling for somebody who already has a child is a no for him, you don't need to come at the person. Whether you get angry or not, that is the person's decision. And so it is the same way if you as a guy, you end up settling for somebody like that, and then all these kind of controversies happen in your house. You should know that it's as a result of your choices. You understand? Let's go back into the comments and see what others are saying. This is the most cruel thing to be done. What wrong did this man do to deserve this? Even if you will invite your biological father, it's not a problem, but prioritize the man that made you who you are first. I guess he won't step into do the same thing again. He will never do such a thing again. Let me tell you. Hey, I clear. Bro, I'm sure will be in the bumper in some more baby. Nala, and you'll be at watching on the way to Marco. On other words, you don't understand. Okay. So this is what somebody is saying. Some of you are just here shouting and down about single mothers. We've been married. Okay. Women married. Hey, what is this one trying to say? Hey, Charlie, some of you too. But now what type of social media? Somebody says, let me just skip this comment. Somebody says, wait, the boyfriend is for the lady, or what? I am lost. Nanka, who's it show you say, Charlie, some boyfriends there, Charlie. Be some of us, but we all know every day. We day like day. Boyfriend got a seat and stepdad didn't. I would have thrown her out of my house and deleted, bro. The pictures and everything you want to delete in there. It not be one a problem. And of course, the very last comment: single mothers will show you more pepper than the kinky seller. I see. This person they come through punchlines for you, but Charlie, this is what has been on the socials with respect to born ones and their marriage life and how their kids tend to treat their partners when they grow up here and there. You understand? For me, I would like us to engage more in the comment section. You understand? That is how we do it. So let's engage there. The name is MC Money. This is Things That Happen. And of course, this is Money Studios. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, and you turn on the post notifications. See you another time.
Yeah, boy.